man.
Gotta get those levels right.
I'm a sick man. I go out. I don't even.
Here we go.
Man Swoo.
Oh, fuck, blew it. Ready?
Man Swoo.
This time. Third time lucky. Go.
Man Swoo.
Oi,
Hey! It's been on the whole time. I'm just gonna edit out all the weird intro bits. Hi everyone!
Episode 4!
Is it 4?
Episode 4.
Or is it 5? 4 now.
4.
Jeez, I just can't count. How's it going?
This hasn't got the good microphone on it.
Oh, it should be fine. It should be fine. We wouldn't be able to fit it in anyway on the with your haggard, angled screen.
Is that what the problem?
Welcome to another episode of Man Swoo Ep4. Do you like
This
that?
one's in the corner there, right.
What's that one doing?
What's this one behind it going to be like?
Let's have a look. That's shit, bro. Your wave selection is atrocious.
So we're in the depths of winter, Count. Oh,
We are in the depths. What's the date today? July.
3rd of July.
First week of July. We're
3rd of July.
at Banquo. Is this one in the corner? Oh,
Nah.
that was all right.
Nah.
And we've got the old,
It was.
we've got the dual cam system going on. Oh, I can hear some subs in the background. That's weird. Some bogans rocked up.
Bogan's rocked up.
But hey, it's Jolza, Joltan, and it's Hodgson's, and we're here to give you some more insightful chat in the world of bodyboarding or any sort of surf.
Vape Nation.
And we're talking about vapes. We're talking about just quality chats.
Really?
Probably not.
So what's been happening, mate? Quick check-in.
Quick check-in. Last week, had a couple of surfs. This week, last night I had a good surf. It was really fun on this bank out here. Look at this one. Oh, that was spit.
No.
Oh,
Tide's coming in, so it's going to stop working in the corner there, isn't
yeah.
it?
But there's some fun ones, and there's some fun ones, and there's some fun ones. About 2 foot, little sort of middle bank now, and this one in the corner, double up. Oh,
Wait, so-
shut down.
One thing that's been happening, right?
Ooh, cloudy.
Is old Wellsy.
Oh,
Wellsy posted an epic video.
yeah.
Of, Black Man's Stallions.
Oh, that was rad.
Wow.
That was heavy. I would love to surf that wave, but probably not in the middle of winter.
I'd be packing it, but
You mean you'd be packing the pits or
both.
packing yourself?
I'd try. Take a door.
You'd slide out, mate. Let's be real here. Let's be real. You'd slide out,
Fuck
get
off.
lipped.
This coming from a Blaketown local.
Slide out,
Don't
get
even know what a
lipped.
left is.
Slide out, get lipped, and hit the reef, and that's your session over. I'm calling it. But apparently him and Cody just charging it. Fuck that nut, man.
Yeah.
So sharky and it's cold down there.
It was amazing though. Like
Oh.
that was the best video I've seen of that place. Because like I've seen a lot of videos of it looking quite pinchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well-
And that did not look
Last time.
like they were bowling out all the way through the channel.
I just love it how it grows. It's like a wedge, eh?
Oh.
It's like 2 foot, and then it just sort of it grows into this like fucking 4 foot. It's only like a 4-second wave monster. Monster.
Can you imagine just how like addictive that feeling would be to just pull into that
That
pipe
pop.
there compared to like a beachy wave or something? Just feeling all that water suck off the reef like that.
Suck off the reef for shit.
What?
There's an echo in here. It's like a weird delay.
Strange.
is
Strange,
strange.
bro. Anyway, so yeah.
What else has been happening? The bodyboarding world tour.
World tour!
Jesus. Has been had a couple of big events just recently.
I don't care. I find it so depressing.
I care because one of my topics for this episode is a Brazilian bodyboarder.
Yeah.
His name is Eder Luciano.
Eder Luciano!
And he has the most fakest white teeth you've ever seen. I'm gonna fucking splice in some footage.
Get like zooming in the white
it's
teeth.
fucked. It's like he's got all this money from somewhere, and he's just it's like he's replaced all of his dirty Brazilian teeth with these fake white veneers or some shit.
Oh.
It just looks fucked.
Tell you what's fucked. There's a level of raw and.
What do you mean? They're doing big backies off.
No!
Out.
Nah. Well, I
Hey,
started.
look, let's get some footage of the gal at Jaya.
Hey, is that Isaac?
Is it?
Is it Isaac?
It is too! It is Isaac! Keep waving!
Funny.
Look, he's smoking. There's a plume of smoke. Isaac made it on the way as a guest fucking.
Guest on Swoo.
Guest on Swoo.
Good on you, Isaac. Get out there and get me some groper. Get me some
one of you guys want
groper.
to buy some speed.
What's that?
I just one of you wanted to buy some speed anyway.
Speed?
Yeah, I was in the area, mate.
We'll sort it
Oh,
out later.
yeah. Okay.
What is this, a fucking podcast or something?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, shit.
See you later. That's amazing! Who is that guy?
Anyway, I
recognise
started
him.
a wee debate on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
And about the level of Rawdon these days.
Oh, you did too. Yeah.
But there was a good bit of debate from some of the boys. I think we're fairly disconnected from the major booging world in Australia and Brazil and that. But I reckon the guys like Tanner McDaniel are just, they are superstars. They're on a whole nother level.
That's a sick one.
But fucking, like they're just the guys like Andy Lester and
This one?
and Damien King. The
Yeah.
level's just gone down. Like that pocket surfing level's gone down so much.
There's not really much pocket surfing going down.
Why?
But hey, look, it's good to have these opinions because I looked at a couple of the highlight packages and I watched a couple of the replays. And fuck, Ian Campbell's semi-final against PLC, that was dope, bro. Like, fucking Ian Campbell was shredding. Did you see his perfect 10?
Yeah, I mean, like these guys, they've replaced some of the top guys, but I don't know. I just find the whole thing like it's on its last legs.
Did you see his perfect 10?
Yeah.
What did he do then?
Got a hell pipe and
Yeah.
then did like a really, really critical air reverse out of
Yeah.
the pocket,
Yeah.
like out of the bowl. That was
was it
pretty
sort of-
amazing. He's very good.
He is very good. This one in the corner.
I don't know. I think it's
3
like
second
I just feel like the super, our heroes from the old days aren't around, but they're still surf. I still think guys like Hardy and Kingy and that are still basically the best.
Yeah, they are still really good, but they will surpass. The younger guys should hopefully surpass.
I just don't think those amount of younger guys are coming through to replace those old dudes.
Well, they are. Look at Tanner McDaniel.
There's just not the same amount though, and the media like is so dead. It just sucks. Like I find it really hard, and then after
Yeah.
like the quality you get to watch on the W South stuff,
I love it. I love the fucking the debate because it's cut. Guy. Wow, that is one of the Blaketown.
Who was that guy?
That's Bradley McEwen.
Who is
We
that
know,
guy?
you know who he is.
He breezed in like the fog.
He is the fog. Fucking Bradley's back on the coast. It's good to see me old high school buddy, my prepubescent buddy.
Seki buddy.
And he's good to have back home. He hasn't got a wetsuit yet to handle the cold water, but he's got himself a fucking great new car. Fucking Forester that's sacked out. It's got the fucking
Stereo's worth more than the car.
Jeez. But hey, he's back on the coast. Come home to reset and take Black over Blaketown. Over my dead body. Nah, it's been good to see Bradley, and we'll see him in the water soon once he gets a new wetsuit sorted out. But yeah, fuck the APV then, says Hodgie, but I'll still follow it.
I like the highlights. I hate all the slow-mo. A lot of the slow-mo's horrible in the highlights, but I can't handle webcast. Like the bad commentating and terrible streaming
That's
quality.
why I said to you, we should potentially do an alternative commentary feed one day. You're not that keen, but I reckon it'll be fun, especially if we got a few listeners rolling in, and we'll just have our voices over the top of their webcast, kind of like what the ACC guys do here in New Zealand. They, commentate cricket games and footy games, mainly cricket games, and they just dub over the live feed from whatever the main Sky Sports, and that took off gnarly. Like, that's so popular now.
They're getting huge numbers, eh?
Huge numbers.
Yeah.
Thousands.
They just really push the homosexual limit.
Oh, they do. I just love their banter. It's just weird.
Yeah,
it's good.
They just. You imagine them those guys trying to come up with their topics. Oh,
what?
Like they've got to talk for 8 hours during cricket games and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. So you got a lot of it's freestyling.
Yeah. Yeah, although they don't really have any topics, but they just keep going off on crazy tangents. It'd be fun to do that, but I don't understand why the APB keep going for the pseudo-professional fucking, WSL
Exactly,
vibe. Why can't they just go for the grassroots? Stop having the interviews, the people conducting the interviews that can't speak English. I am here with Pierre. How wave heat. You win heat.
Maneuver, you perform good.
Good, man. Yeah.
You maneuver.
Yeah.
You like the wave heat.
Excellent time with donkey. I can't fucking handle it.
I know, it's tough, but see, they're just bringing in the local people to try and make it more watchable for their local population as well.
Characters come in and fucking...
Yeah, but the thing is, they can't afford to pay any characters like us. Inside Gallows.
Caros.
Oh, that was fat.
It's getting worse and worse because the tide's coming up, Brad.
But, are you going to come for a surf tonight, or are you busy?
Forgot my wedding, remember?
Oh, fuck. So you won't
stressed
be.
out.
You are stressed out.
Stressed out.
Getting that house built. Well, I'm going to have a fun surf with or without you tonight, mate. Tonight.
I'm doing stuff tonight anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, so there's a couple of other things I wanted to touch on. You wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about an old classic couple of YouTube videos that you've seen lately.
Yeah.
And the first one is, it was an Instagram post. It was sort of like, I think Booger King put it up a few weeks ago, or spliced it over. But it was like Tamega back in the early 90s or mid 90s going friggin' nuts at pipe.
Yeah.
Doing rolls out of like 10, 12 foot closeouts at pipe. And when I talk about level of riding, if guys are doing that back in those days, right? Why isn't that sort of thing? You look at that and it's so next level.
It was fucked. I'll never forget it. I didn't see that shit live, but I remember the footage came out not long after Tamega did all that crazy shit at pipe because of Vapo, and it was fucked. Like 12 to 15 foot pipe. And he's rolling on the closeout section.
Double up first reef closeouts. And he's rolling out of them like it's a beachy. And like that sort of stuff's not happening now.
Like, that's classic footage. That's the kind of footage that will last forever.
That's legend stuff.
Yeah, that'll last forever.
It's the same as... Do you remember that movie that came out like 15 years ago or something, and it was in the Canary Islands? Mickey Smith made it, and it had Brendan Newton, Tamega, and a couple other Aussies just going absolutely ape shit at front on when it was first like starting to get surfed. Yeah. And same sort of conditions, and these guys are just going fucking crazy. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, I do, and that was mainly because Tamega was in the water.
Yeah, just pushing them.
He was one of the first guys to pioneer that place. Obviously, the locals there were sniffing it out.
Yeah.
But he was one of the first pro riders to go there, get footage, and show the world what that wave's all about. And he was mainly surfing the left, I think, back then.
Yeah. I don't know, did they even think about the ride? Or because back in those days, it was only like the footage of the lefts coming out, eh? Was that front on? It was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was front on.
But that's sort of that legendary stuff that I hope that people don't forget about. And, you know,
that footage will go. That'll be forever. That is immortalised him as one of the best
moments in boogie boarding.
Oh, he's a 6-time world champ, Tamega. He's a legend.
You tell me who consistently does. That's just hardcore charge you, you know. Whereas now, like, it's more technical and more refined.
That was power.
Yeah, pure
Powerful.
aggression and power.
Powerful bodyboarding.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was riding Budjo, you know, those Morays.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I think he was riding a Moray because that was back in the day where you
like,
go.
probably like 44 wide.
How's this double up though?
Oh.
Is this one going to do it? Wait, it's going to shut down. But look at this little thing. Oh, the left. Next one. No.
It's getting too high, Brez.
I know, but it's still fun to watch.
Shit, it would have been good this morning, I bet.
Still fun to watch. But see, that was the days where you'd have a Moray bodyboarding championship, and you could only ride Moray boards. Did you know?
Yeah,
that?
they had like a roll in the comp.
It was just here's your boards. You got to ride this. So I think what the sneaky pros used to do back in the day is their board brands used to shape them their boards, and they'd just put a stamp on it. Put a Moray stamp on over.
Oh, okay, yeah, just to get past the rules.
To get past the rules, yeah.
That's brutal, eh? Yeah, those pipe comps back in the day were amazing, though. Yeah, and I think like now I think the guys left now that are producing amazing homegrown sort of down to earth edits is Botha.
Oh fuck!
Did you see that footage of him? I think surfing caves in South Africa, and it was like 10 foot. He's just making it look fucking easy.
Yeah. What about the recent Namibia footage?
Yeah.
Oh my god, those last two swells.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That wave is unreal. Unreal.
Nate Smith's like fully trying to sort out a trip there, eh?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I caught up with Ryno yesterday.
Yeah.
As you know, and he's going there next year, he reckons.
Really?
Yeah. He's going to want to get some footage, and he wants to surf that wave. So.
I wouldn't. Him and Wellsy just did their trip to
South Oz.
South Oz.
Yeah.
But we need to get the lowdown. We should have done a podcast with Ryno. Bugger.
I got the lowdown from him.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, come on.
Well, basically, he was surfing a couple of the spots down there, and a couple of the locals blew up at him. He was telling me one day they were surfing this wave, and this bodyboarder, hardcore local, they were surfing with him.
Yeah.
And then Ryno was droning from the cliffs, droning some footage, and the guy come up and just fucking laid into him. And wouldn't stop. Ryno was just like, this cunt was just like a dog with a bone.
What, wait, like verbally or physically?
Verbally,
yeah. And
just going off like, you fucking cunts, you know, it's you guys that are going to fucking put it over the internet and into the magazines. And Ryno's like,
mate, all over it.
Mate, it's like, we'll take some photos and I might publish a couple, but I'm not going to fucking, I've only got a couple of thousand fucking Instagram followers, mate. I'm not going to name any names. Just fucking chill out. And the guy just kept going on and on. So Ryno reckons he just fucking snapped at him and just was like, you know what? I don't have to listen to you. Fuck up and fuck off. But then what happened was he did put a photo up on his gram.
Yeah.
And that cunt and a few of the other
made fake accounts.
Made fake accounts. And he reckons he's still getting messages from them. Like
really?
Even like a few weeks ago, like still cunts like, fuck you cunt.
Fake accounts.
Yeah, fake accounts.
Can't even like do it to his face.
He reckons one guy has about 10 fake accounts and he's just been hammering him. But he told me the story about Wellsy, how Wellsy, they were surfing this wave and like...
They push people's buttons so hard.
They were surfing this waves and there was a few locals out and one of the locals said to Wellsy, oh yeah, just going to paddle past us again, are you?
Oh!
And Wellsy was just like, yeah mate, the peak's over here. This is the takeoff spot. It's so good, like
oh my god,
the blatant audacity of Wellsy.
Oh man,
is just so good. Like he'll just tell it anyone like it is, you know. First time he's probably surfed the wave. There's a crew of 10 surfers out. Yeah, the peak's over here, boys. I'm just going to surf the takeoff zone. And apparently the guy didn't have anything to say. He's just like probably thinking, well, he's probably right.
Oh man. So there's local boogie boarders and surfers down there, eh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So it's like, I got
not
no
a
idea.
huge population, but you know, there's small towns down there in South Oz. And
must fuck them off, all these random crews.
Oh,
like,
it must do,
eh?
but I don't think they rock up that often.
How's this thing?
The one in the corner, doubling up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rolling through, washy.
Jesus.
Washos. So yeah, what's the next little topic? We were going to talk. We've talked about Tamaga.
I'm so glad to get that lowdown. But yeah, it's so obvious that they were fake accounts, eh?
Yeah.
Like no followers, no picture, and they were just hammering them. Like,
just giving it to them.
So
good.
I text Ryno about it. I was like, mate, what's going on?
Is that
We
post
need
still
the
up?
lowdown.
Can we chuck it up?
Yeah, we'll try. We'll have a look.
We'll try and chuck it up.
With those comments, will be even better. Hopefully, you got it still up, Ryno. It's so good. And the other little piece of New Zealand bodyboarding
history,
folklore.
Let's take a little look back in time.
Me and the boys, Team Toxic, we have a great laugh about. And I remember when it came out. It's like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Was the old bleeding D's and wobbly? Was it bleeding D's and wobbly knees?
Yeah.
And it was a response video to one of Mr. Ben McKinnon's pro videos.
Yeah, it was. It was one of his sort of edits that he made up.
Still the funny. We'll splice it over, but then we'll also put a link to the full video.
Yeah, we'll do a little splice of McKinnon's vid.
Yeah,
shall we? If we can find it.
Yeah,
and then we'll do the piss take one.
Yeah, and we'll put links to the full videos in the description of this podcast, of this episode.
So good. Basically, the boys, once again, Wellsy and crew, just write off Ben McKinnon so well. Like, just so well. You have to watch the two vids. Ben McKinnon's serious one first, and then the piss take. It's just amazing. Oh, and just I love it how Wellsy puts on his voice just so well. But
I've been coming here many times.
It's so good. But I love BMAC. I love Ben McKinnon. He's such a good cunt, but fuck me, his yoga's getting next level. Have you been keeping track of that shit?
No, not that type of Ben, but like he operates on a different wavelength.
He does. He always has. And his current wavelength is Shimarasana yoga. Shimarasana yoga.
So how's his rig?
It's still good.
Yeah.
His rig's still amazing, and you can see it laid bare.
Oh.
I'll put a little wee snippet, some shots of an ex-pro bodyboarder from New Zealand, okay?
Oh, wow.
Let's just see what he's up to.
The last pro bodyboarder from New Zealand.
Pretty much. Well, there was Willie Neeps. He was sort of pro for a little bit.
Yeah.
So he was semi-pro. He had a couple of sponsors, but he sort of faded away.
Yeah.
But yeah, what BMAC's up to these days, he's got a Instagram account called Shaka Shala, and his latest thing is a bit of naked yoga on the beach.
That's epic.
It is fucking epic. It's fucking funny too, because you know when you know the cunt, just seeing what he's getting up to is just classic. Fuck. And see, the good thing about old BMAC is he can laugh at himself, and you've got to when you're fucking doing the fucking naked yoga on the beach. My question to you, BMAC, is who took those shots? Because there's some fucking compromising positions going down. There's definitely some CMB going down.
Butthole stuff?
You can't see it, but I'm sure the photographer got a couple of glimpses when he's working those angles.
That's so next level, the confidence, eh?
The
Good
confidence.
On him.
Yeah, basically he's laying himself bare. And I guess that's what you got to do with yoga. You just got to pull off all your fucking, all the world's bullshit. Yeah. I do a bit of yoga every now and then, just to limber up. Just to limber up before a surf.
Get a limbo.
Get a limber.
Get a limbo.
La 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 limba. La 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 limba, le que se tio la pola de rastie. That's proper lyrics too.
No,
it wasn't.
So, what I'm really enjoying about doing this is we're going to get like 150 views per episode, right?
I love it.
But I really enjoy it because the old school core,
they still watch it.
They froth on it.
I wouldn't say froth, but they watch it.
No, some of the boys like it.
Some of the boys.
They do!
Oh, your breath. What have you been eating before?
I had spaghetti and meatballs, but paleo spaghetti and meatballs, I need to get some mince.
What's it made out of? You said parsnip.
Parsnip.
How do they make it?
You put the...
Did you make the spaghetti?
Huh?
Did you buy this parsnip spaghetti?
No, you just buy a parsnip.
No!
You buy the parsos,
yeah.
right?
So
and
it's pre-made?
No!
Oh, for fuck. You're hurting my ear. What do you mean? Explain it!
You get the parsnip, you get a Julien Peeler,
Well, I don't know what that is.
and they're like $5 at the supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
And you just put the parsnip
Yeah.
in the Julien Peeler,
Yeah.
and you just it just turns around against the grating thing.
Cool.
And it comes out in ribbons.
Sick. Where do you get the grater from? The peeler?
New World.
Really?
Yes.
What's it called?
Julien.
Who's Julian?
Julien.
Who's Julian?
I don't
Is that the
know.
name of the person
Facing
who
down
invented
because
it?
that's where the
Okay, cool.
zucchini is going to come out.
Fella.
Then you simply
French lady. French woman.
insert
Fuck, I'm amped for a surf tonight. Bread.
the vegetable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm finding it hard, eh?
Yeah, well, I bought some gloves.
I'm older I
I bought
get.
some wetsuit gloves.
The older I get, I feel the cold.
That's why I bought some gloves.
Not just even in the water. Once I get in the water, I was like, oh, it's alright. But it's got to be cooking.
I recommend to everyone out there, if you're in New Zealand and the water's cold and you're a bit of a pussy as you're getting a bit older like me, get some fucking wetsuit gloves. I just got the thinnest ones, like 1.5 mils, and honestly, man, I enjoy paddling out now because recently, before I got the gloves, you know, you paddle out and you're like, ah, my hands, ah.
Yeah.
And then you're constantly doing these ones.
What about like the holding onto the board though?
It's actually not bad. How's this one? Oh, that
That's
was
so
okay.
bad.
Oh, that was fun. That's actually not bad. I did an invert last night. Holding the grip, it felt okay.
Looks so strange.
Does look a bit weird, but I don't care.
Is that a seal?
I don't give a fuck. I've always been known as the seal, so who cares? I'm just happy to have warm mitts.
Hey, and so we're going to get these potties on Spotify and iTunes, so you can listen to them in your car on the way to work,
But they won't be able to see my facials, will they?
or when you're doing a poo,
Yeah.
do a nice poo. I recommend watching these videos on YouTube while you're doing a nice poo.
Do you recommend it?
Yeah.
A 30-minute poo? Do you reckon that we could, our chats will bring on the poos?
Yeah, that Man Swoo.
How's your poos been?
I was at work this morning.
Yeah.
And solid one this morning. And Barry.
Baz?
Stop doing that, it's weird.
Baz?
Old Baz come in, he goes, you died in the toilet, did you?
Oh, why, the stink? Or did it just take too long in there?
Nah, died.
I did 3 shits yesterday and they were all really good. Clean wipes and quality poos.
I'm working really hard to get back on the paleo buzz. We got a really good cookbook, right? Paleo cookbook.
Sweet.
Just getting into it again.
Nice.
It's just tough in winter. Bit stressed out. Nearly finished my house, built my
It's
house.
tough. It's tough.
And it's just
tough.
pretty hectic.
It's
Work's
tough to eat.
hectic.
It's tough to eat good in winter because you want that comfort food.
Want that comfort
You
food.
want that pastry.
Buffalo wings.
You want that fucking hot
We're
meat.
going to have some winter barbecue buffalo wings next week at our
Winter
paint
buffos.
party.
Winter buffos would be sicker. I'm keen on that.
Yeah. We have a couple of lattes because you're dry July.
Yeah, no booze this month for Jolsey.
Yeah.
Because that's tough for me because I like to drink. Probably 3 or 4 nights of the week. I don't mean drink hard. I mean have a couple of fucking crafties.
About 12 a night.
Yeah, just a couple of.
Just 12 a night.
But I love to have a few beers. As I've gotten older, I like the taste, I like the crafties, and I like to have a couple after work. But now I'm doing the dry July, and just a
You've
week
lost
challenge.
you've lost all that weight, right?
Yeah.
In the last probably 12 months.
Yep.
And got a good rig going on.
Yes.
And you've managed it while enjoying beer.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to give myself a little challenge and just to give my liver a bit of a holiday.
Yes,
Just to
yes.
give the liver a holiday, see how my body goes with a month off the booze.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I've been having a full-on day at work. I'm like, fuck, have a beer.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Have a beer.
Treat yourself.
Have a beer.
What about the missus? Does she drink much or nah?
Nah, she just like, if we're having a barbecue or something,
She'll have a
she has
couple.
soda.
Yeah, no, Ashley's the same too. She's not really a big drinker. Hardly ever. And then every now and then I'll be like, oh, do you want me to get you a cider? And she's like, yeah, sweet.
That's, I think it's good. It's good for us actually, because take a drive.
Yeah, get those girls to get behind the wheel, get the boys out of the pub. Get the boys out of the pub. Oh, inside?
Gallows.
Oh, there's a sickie section coming up. Rolo for Jolo.
Yeah, those pork meatballs, eh?
Yeah, is that your latest thing?
Last little story.
Yeah.
About years ago. I went out for a BYO in Christchurch with a few mates.
Yeah.
And old Bones.
Bonus.
And me and steamed pork dumplings or deep fried pork dumplings do not mix.
Farts?
They just, no, burps.
Oh, bro. I know.
And me
I know.
and my mate Matt, right, after the BYO, we're down a few bottles of wine.
Oh.
And we were going into town to another bar after the BYO.
Oh,
and
no.
and we're on the car, and Bones is sat in the middle between us.
Oh, no.
And me and Matt were sitting either side of it in the back seat, and we were just literally every minute, we just have one of those epic deep burps.
Oh, and the
like
stench.
the stench, but it's like a LPG gas with a bad, like, cause it lingers for so long, it's so strong.
Does.
And like Bones is going, stop, stop. Bones is going, stop. Like, try reaching, stop. Me and Matt are burping, but we're not burping in the car. We're burping into his mouth, like holding him into his nostrils, like, and they're just like blowing it over him.
Poor Bono.
Oh, Bono.
Poor Bono.
Poor old Bono.
I must admit, when I've had pork, like meatballs, yeah, the burps, man. It's something about it, eh? It's weird.
Doesn't
weird
sit in your guts right.
It's a weird meat. It's a weird
Pork meat. Pork meat.
The other
Who was
white
that?
meat.
Who was that speed dealer that rocked up before?
Brad. Braddles McFaddles.
He was meant to... Brad, you were meant to be a quiet hype man.
Yeah, it just went a bit
You
crazy.
went fucking nuts.
That went fucking
You
blown
hate
up.
shit.
Went the fucking audio.
You're like,
Jeez.
everybody's eardrums going to get blown out.
Yeah, we have to edit that in.
Oh, I think we'll try and keep it in there, Brad.
Yeah.
It was quite funny.
No, it was good.
But next time we do it,
Yeah.
you go for the quiet hype man.
Well, there's no such thing as a quiet hype, man.
Yeah, but you don't have to scream.
True. This is, you guess you just a medium would be good.
There's a medium hype man.
Yeah, medium hype. We'll go medium hype next time.
Medium,
Like
medium,
steak.
medium
Medium
hype,
rare.
please.
Medium hype,
Brad.
thanks.
It's still funny though.
That was good.
I quite enjoy it. Oh, how's that one down the beach?
On the left?
That left.
Oh, down there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
That was.
Anyway, we've got to go back to work.
We're going to go back to work.
So, just another quick little update. Have a wee chat. It's good to have you.
Look at this one. Best
Oh.
wave in ages.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
We should have probably been out there,
Yeah.
you know. But hey, it was sport for choice.
And we're old and fat.
Blaketown, baby. Blaketown, Man Swoo episode 4. You look like you're busy, we'll let you go. No, you hang up. We'll see you next time. You look like you're busy. You're busy, aren't you? Are you busy? Are you busy? We'll let you go. We'll let you go. See you later.
Fuck.
Good man.
Gotta get those levels right.
I'm a sick man. I go out. I don't even
Here we go.
Man Swoo.
Oh, fuck, blew it. Ready?
Man
This time. Third time lucky. Go.
Swoo. Man Swoo.
Oi, ha, Man Swoo.